And now I want to show you a part of the south that really stood out to me because it completely breaks away from the usual picture of beaches, surfing, expats, and village life. This is the city of Galle, home to the famous Galle Fort.
The first Europeans in Sri Lanka were the Portuguese, and it was they who established their first colonies here, including the city of Galle. The name of the city, according to one version, comes from a simple Portuguese word, Galle, which means rooster. And by the way, the rooster is the symbol of Sri Lanka.
The Portuguese did not stay here for long. The Dutch came. And the Sinhalese king is Kandy. Where else has a kingdom survived? It concluded a contract with the Dutch for free trade in spices, with the famous East India Company by the standards of the entire world and history.
Here, even the company's logo, featuring two lions and a rooster, has been preserved.
And the Dutch had already started completing the fort, which still remains from the year 1663.
What can I say about Galle? In short, it's just a piece of European life, in the middle of the rural south of Sri Lanka. I stayed in this cozy tourist town for a few days and can show you what it has to offer.
The lighthouse is the main symbol of the fort.
Catholic Cathedral? Yes, I was surprised to find that some Sri Lankans are Catholics, and it was unusual for me to see Asians in a church. There is also a Buddhist temple and a Muslim mosque here. And it is admirable that different religions can coexist peacefully on such a relatively small island.
Galle is purely a tourist story. These cozy streets, galleries, and colonial buildings, all of this strongly exudes Europe, but only at first glance, because this is still Asia and you can feel it everywhere. For example, here's a local fakir charming a snake, though the snake clearly doesn't want to sit still. And everywhere you go, there are tuk-tuk drivers eager to take you somewhere.
Tuk-tuk, your friend?
And over here, they're having swimming lessons. And the coach is, well, quite a character.
Right, Dwala.
Around the corner, a group of girls is rehearsing for the end-of-school ceremony. If you want to see real local life, there's a market here too, where my friend Alex buys fruit and supports local residents.
My style isn't to shop at grocery stores or mass markets, but to buy at the market from old men like these. Because when I buy fruit at the market, I'm supporting the local people who will use that money to buy rice or fish.
Overall impression of the locals. I had a good one. They are open and friendly, but at times some were very pushy. For example, when I was talking to someone, this character would actively jump into the conversation and ask their own questions.
You're really stressing me out. Just go.
As soon as I turn on the camera, that's it. Connectivism ends. As soon as we need to talk to him, the person of this immediately turns on.
How are you? How's your day? Where are you from?
This man was really friendly and talkative. And of course, that makes you open up and start chatting. But then he tries to sell you something. And obviously, you don't really need it.
No, I don't want to buy. I just gave you 500, 1,000.
Give me 1,000.
This is basically extortion.
I don't have a job. Come on, buy something.
Perhaps that was the only downside.
Having lived here for a few days, I understand how everything is close by, how everything is so European here. It's truly delightful because in the rest of the south, everything is spread out. I always had to travel somewhere, but here everything is nearby and there are so many delicious restaurants.
Sri Lanka is still growing, and finding a really good cafe isn't that easy.
But in Galle, there are quite a few such cafes.
Let me sum up my thoughts on Galle. The place is quite cozy and wonderfully compact, and even all the local residents come here for their wedding photo shoots. And this is truly the only place on the entire island where I saw newlyweds. There's a fort, and you can walk along its edges. I recommend coming here at sunset. It's truly very, very beautiful indeed. In the evening, the heat subsides, and local guys come out to play cricket. Here, it's truly the most popular and beloved sport. Families also frequently fly their colorful kites here, and people simply love to stroll leisurely along the ancient fort walls, which is quite romantic and charming.
Many people come here as if on a sightseeing tour for just 2 or 3 hours. That's not serious. Personally, I recommend staying here for 2 or 3 days, relaxing, not going anywhere, because here you really need to walk everywhere on foot, soak in the atmosphere, enjoy delicious food at the many cafes here, and just unwind. That's exactly what I did. And I am very, very satisfied.